Here's the only funnel you need to scale past 6 figures a month, whether you're running an info business or an agency or coaching, whatever it is. This is really the only funnel that you'll need. And once you get this right, you can literally scale while working less hours than you usually do right now at your business, right? So I'm literally going to be breaking down exactly how it works and exactly how you can implement it for your business in this video. So stick around and watch till the end, and I hope you really find this valuable. So let's get right into it. I don't want to bore you and yap about stuff. I'll show you what it is, and yeah, that's basically it, right? So most people, what they do, whether they're running, an agency or a coaching business or whatever, they do, cold outreach, or they rely completely on really referrals only, or they do only organic, right? These are like pretty good ways to get clients, but only relying on these stuff, you're really leaving a lot of money on the table, right? By only doing this. And what this leads to is just an acquisition roller coaster, where sometimes you're getting clients, sometimes you're getting not. 1 month you're doing well, the next month you're not, and the revenue and the income is just going up and low, up and down, right? So you're just on a complete roller coaster, and you don't want that. If you want to build a business that lasts in the long term, you don't want that, right? So what we have here is what we call the SFV acquisition funnel, right? So basically, to get eyeballs, we're using top of funnel ads, long form content, and short form, right? So we are mixing organic content with ads so we can scale with predictability, and we are really maximizing our input, right? So we're doing all that stuff. So these three stuff, just the only thing you need, whatever you're scaling, right? From these three to get traffic, they go directly into either DMs, which will be handled by a setter. We'll go ahead and have convos with, all the leads that come in, qualify them, see if they're actually our ICP, because we don't want to be getting on calls with anybody and everybody. We want to make sure that the people we're talking to and the lead we're talking to is actually our ICP. So a setter will go ahead and qualify that, and then book in a call directly into a calendar where you can go ahead and attend and close them, right? Simple as that. Or you lead them to a VSL, a landing page, where they have an opt-in. So basically, to watch the video, they have to give their name, email, phone number, and then you qualify them with a type form, whatever that is. Just ask them a few questions, ask them what their goals are, what they're struggling with, all that stuff, right? So you can use that to sell them on the call, and then boom, you're booking in calls, right? So this is a pretty simple funnel, right? If you take a look at this, it's pretty simple, because it is pretty simple. And even if you take a look at all the big gurus on the space, on the info space, all of them are doing this. What are they doing? They're not doing cold outreach. They're not relying completely on referrals. They're doing content and they're running ads. That's why you see them so often on your page, right? So that is what you have to do too. And that is what will make you a lot of money in this market right now. Now, I'll break this down into fewer pieces. So first, let's take a look, at the ads. Then we'll take a look at how you can book calls in the DMs, and then the long form and all that stuff. So first, let's take a look at ads. So for ads, what you can do is you can run this for, whatever budget you have, you can run ads. But you can even run this for as little as even $20, even $15 a day. You can do that. But, the more you spend, the more calls you book. So by extension, the more money you will make. So the top of funnel ads, what you're doing is the real main goal is to just get followers and then leads into the DMs, right? And then the people who are watching just the ad won't just buy from you after watching a single piece of ad. So we are also locking in and dialing in on, the organic content, long form content, short form content. We are also locking in organic. So they get nurtured through all those content we put out, right? And by the end of the binge watching session, they already know exactly who you are, and they trust you, and they see you as a figure of authority. So it's a high likelihood of them buying from you, right? You see that? It's just common sense. There's this basic logic we're using there. So this is what we do. We offer a lead magnet to get them into our DMs. Then our setter goes ahead and has a convo, qualifies, and books in calls. Simple, right? If you want to run follower ads, you run follower ads. If you want to run DM ads, offer lead magnet and run DM ads. Simple. Now, how can you book in calls in the DMs? That's exactly what we're going to be looking at. And I'm literally going to be giving you this whole framework or script, whatever you want to call it, to book calls in the DM. So you run this ad and you offer a free lead magnet to your prospect, and they see this ad and they, either comment or DM you whatever CTA you have. Then you place a setup, because you don't want to be doing this because you get a lot of leads and you won't really have the time to do it by yourself, because there's so many parts of the business you have to take care of. So just put on 2-3 setters and they'll take care of it for you. So basically what the convo script goes on is you basically send them what you promised you would, the lead magnet, and then you just ask them general questions like, hey, how long have you been in business for? How long have you been a coach for? How long have you been a gym owner for? Whatever, right? Whatever you want to ask. Just a general question just to get the conversation started. Next, you find goals, whatever the goals they have. So what's the goal for the year with the business? Where are you trying to take the business in the next 12 months? Whatever it is, just try to find the goals, right? And next is finding pain points. Sure, man, that's a pretty achievable goal. And you know, what's really stopping you from getting there now, right? You ask that, find the pain points, let them open up, right? Get them to open up and tell whatever they're struggling with on the business. And once they told you that, then you just offer a call as a solution, right? So from what you said, I think I have the solution to get you to whatever the goal they said and solve whatever problem they have faster. Would love to hop on a call and explain, right? So literally something like this. So first, general question, get the conversation started, find goals, find pain points, and offer call as solution. Simple. And you just don't want to be very robotic with it. Just like, or they answered this, next this message, copy paste. You want to really be human with it, because if you're too salesy, people can find that out. If you're too salesy, people can get that energy, right? So you don't want to be too salesy. Just talk to how you talk to a friend, talk to a lead how you talk to a friend, and you just want to be human, right? Don't be robotic. That's what I'm trying to say. Next is long form content. So long form content is really a game changer, because especially if you're in the info niche or running an agency, this will really, really help you, because people can just watch 1 or 2 videos of your long form and they'll exactly know who you are and what you do. Like just 10-15 minute videos, and people can even book in a call and buy from you. That's how powerful it is, just from 10-15 minute video, right? Because at the end of by the time they watch the whole video, they're super nurtured. They already know everything you do and they want to buy, right? So it's really a game changer. If you're not leveraging long form content, organic content on YouTube in 2025 going on to 2026, you're cooked. So you better do. So for long form content, what you do is you just give out tips, help out with your niche like I'm doing here. I hope you guys are finding this valuable, which I really, really think you guys would. So you just help out your niche, give value, and talk only to your ICP, right? Because that's who you're trying to sell. So give value to your ICP, not everybody and anybody. Give value to your ICP, and then you can either lead them to a Calendly link where they can directly book in a call, because it's long form content, they're already nurtured. Or if you want, you can also redirect them to a VSL. The link add a CTA to check out the VSL. I have a link in the description. And then same framework for the VSL: opt-in, qualify, book in calls, right? And the VSL doesn't have to be like the best landing page in the world. You can have a pretty simple landing page that will convert amazingly well. So just call out your ICP, have your offer, the video, which would require an opt-in to view, and then link to book in calls and client results below that, and testimonials. Simple landing page, and it will convert, right? Because that's all you really need. And for the VSL framework, whatever you're going to say in the video, you can just follow this. You have your hook, right? You're calling out your ICP, have a hook, and then proof of concept that whatever you're selling actually works and has gotten results for many, many people. Pain points, hit your ICP pain points. This is very, very important, because you need to know your ICP. You need to know who you're selling. If you don't, you can't hit their pain points. So you hit pain points, then offer your service as a solution, add a CTA to book in calls, right? Simple VSL framework, and you really need to dial in on your ICP. If you don't, none of this will really work. And that's basically the whole funnel. It's super simple, but I'm telling you, once you do this, you will literally scale your business 10 times faster, and you'll have way better quality clients, because these are people coming to you, right? And they see you as a figure of authority, and these are people coming to you instead of you chasing them. So you'll have way better clients who stay for longer. You'll have a long-term business, and you'll have a personal brand created. So your business is secured even in the long run, and then you're running ads even for the short term, right? So this funnel almost takes care of every problem in your business, and that's what's really, really amazing about this, right? So yeah, that's basically the whole video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want this exact funnel right here, really everything automated for you, then you can go ahead and book a call using the link in the description. Just a free call, and we'll really come out with a whole roadmap customized for your business, right? So if that's something you want, go ahead and book a call, and it will actually be a call with me, not some random closer. So yeah, if you're interested, book in a call. And if you found this valuable, make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.